Live in the Hickory Hut studio on the campus of Defiance College, this is The Session with Eminem and Ryan.
Hello, DC students, faculty, staff, and whoever may be watching. This is The Session with Eminem and Ryan.
Woo woo! Yeah.
Today we have a very special guest. We have Brandon Ripke here to talk to us about SASS.
Yeah, Ripke.
Yeah, SASS.
Woo!
SASS. Getting sassy.
SASS is the way to go.
Yeah.
Unless you want
It's
to
the way to
start
go.
with.
So
our
wait,
question.
what does it mean first? You guys should know.
Student
Academic Support Services.
There we go.
That is
Yep.
what SASS stands for at Pilgrim Library. At the Pilgrim Library.
Now,
Yes.
Ripke, would you like to talk to us about what are some of the things that SASS offers for the students at Defiance College?
Wow, what we offer for the students. First, I would like to say we offer tutoring services. Those could be anything that you're struggling in a class, and a lot of times, like if you're not working out, we'll try to find our best to find you a tutor. Also, we offer supplemental instruction. That's usually where we select the star students. Like it could be Jessica or you, Liz, and you
Not
actually
really a star student, but
Me.
you actually, well, I mean,
Just kidding.
These two kind of are because they work for us. So I mean, but you pick a star student, and that performed academically well in the course, like psychology, and they actually go over the concepts and terms and assist in different styles to help students. And those are usually offered a couple of days throughout the night. Supplemental instruction, and then structured study program. You both know that as athletes.
Yeah.
You know the percentile
You're supposed to be more
of
excited about
students that are here
I'm just kidding. Woo!
into
Too late,
SASS.
too late.
Study tables is what we call it, but it's a structured study program. Students come in and they actually select an hour that they own and that they sign up for, and then they come in with their ID and clock in and out. And we actually have great staff at the Pilgrim Library help assist that clock in and out process so you can get your academics done. And we also offer success coaching. Do you two know
Success
what that is?
coaching?
Yeah, Ryan,
No.
do you know what that is?
No, I
Success
don't.
coaching.
Maybe I should take
tell
part
me
in it.
more.
I will tell you more, Liz. I love this. I will tell you more.
Tell me more.
What
So-
success coach are you coaching?
So success coaching is basically like academic coaching. So if a student is struggling or actually needs that more one-on-one mentor type approach, then myself and Lisa Crumma Hancock, the best boss ever. I had to throw that in there.
Oh.
'cause she
Yes,
is-
he
Look at
is.
that,
Actually,
right?
Yeah.
actually, we help design that. And Colette Knight does this too. We help assist those struggling students one-on-one. Coaching the motivation, time management is definitely a concern that we can all agree with here as former students or current students ourselves. And study skills, test-taking tips. And finally, too, we offer, we have the writing consultants.
That's me.
That's Liz. Yeah.
yeah, you.
Just you? You're
Yep.
not a writing consultant?
I
she's
never
actually
filled out the application, okay? Sorry, Miss Lisa. She
No.
asked me to do it at the end of my freshman year, and
Well, Mello serves her own purpose with another program that we run, but getting back to the writing consultants, they're usually on call. Usually the hours are extended from, I would say, 9 to 3, and then there's a gap where it starts back up at 7, and they actually will listen to a student's paper, ask if they would like it read to them or their papers read to them aloud, but they will not fix their papers. But if Liz
No.
wants to go into
Yeah.
more detail, she can.
So basically, what I like to do is, like when you first get in there, I kind of ask them like I talk to them. It's like a conversation because I know like when I write a paper, if I talk about it, it helps me write it. Like if I'm sitting there staring at a screen trying to write this 2,000-word essay, I don't even know where to start. But if I sit there and I'm talking to the student about like, okay, what is this paper supposed to be about? All right, in your own words, tell me what this paper is supposed to be about.
Okay.
And they tell me, and then we can kind of talk through the information that they want to put in their paper and maybe like those examples that they want to put in or like the structure they want to put in. And a lot of it is like when they read it out loud or if I read it to them and they're like, wow, that doesn't really sound
yeah.
right. That doesn't really sound right. I'm like, well, how could you fix it? Kind of like having, I'm just kind
Okay.
of guiding them through writing this paper rather than, okay, let me write this paper for you. It's not like that. It's guiding them to help them work on their own writing skills rather than me.
Is that generally common practice in how she described it?
Yeah, that's certainly a common practice, and they get they get extra tutoring tips and like mentor advice from Lisa, I would say every
Yeah.
fall
Okay.
or spring type semester term. So basically there's more type of professional development that Liz gets basically instructed through her experience,
And
I would
also,
say.
like, we have a lot of different professors. I mean, the professor that I had for, like, my comp, she has retired. So, like, there are professors that I've never had a conversation with. But Lisa does a good job with, she emails us, like, what the professor expects from the paper.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, like, before we go in, like, and before I say, because we have a calendar that tells me if I have an appointment or not.
Mhm.
And I can go in and be like, I can read those outlines of what that professor wants. And then, so when I go in, I'm already,
Very helpful.
oh, yeah,
Yeah.
very helpful.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm not just blindsided by, maybe they got, like, a miscommunication on what they thought the paper was supposed to be about. And I'm like, well, you know, I know what
That's what you
yeah.
She's got the ingredients, man,
Yeah.
to bake this pie, you know? Yeah.
Exactly.
So is it only for freshmen?
It's open to everybody. Yep,
So
open to everybody.
What do students need to do in order to take part in SAS?
To take part in SAS?
Yes. I mean, so
Um,
let's say I'm in a class and I think I'm struggling. I'm getting an A minus. I normally get A pluses. So how do I get to that? How do I go into SAS? I mean,
You go into SAS. Well, basically, Lisa and I, and even Colette, we have an open door policy. You
Okay.
can come in and you can find us through that. And basically, if you come in and say, "Look, I'm struggling with this," and then we have those appropriate forms like tutor request forms that they could fill out. We actually have things on the Pilgrim website, library.defiance.edu,
okay.
under Student Academic Support Services, to where if they would like to schedule writing consultation, they can, and they can actually schedule that and view that any way that they can. So it's not just like a walk-in process for that. Also, if you're a struggling student too, we can sit down and actually, if you wanted to do some weekly meetings or touch base with the class to see what's going on with the class. Liz mentioned this too, kind of like what you want to look for, what the professor wants to look for in the paper. We try to deconstruct this too. Okay, where does the student's motivation lie? Where do you lie within the course? If you're taking an anatomy course, we offer the supplemental instruction. Here's basically like a copy of the times that those are offered, or even if you would like to take a picture of it. We can also, there's a various amount of things that we can do. And then also, if we notice that you're a star in a class, I might go and kind of nag a little bit here in Mello's part. Hey, you're great at human communications. I think you'd be a great tutor for this type of class.
You're good in human communication.
Believe it or not.
I
Yes,
would
I
hope.
haven't
I
seen
would
that.
hope so. Actually, I would hope this whole group is good on human communications.
I am.
Particularly Ryan over there.
Yeah, I am. I don't like to brag.
But that is
Maybe.
something that we can provide with the student, both with employment and for any type of service that you need.
So the first step is really walking into the Pilgrim
Really,
Library.
you could walk in. You can find us in the emails, but we prefer almost that face-to-face
Sure.
conversation, because I think particularly with the group of students we have coming in, they like that face-to-face interaction. It's almost like that they strive for it too, because once they notice that you build that trust with them, then they're like, okay, Lisa is on my side. Now I can try to do the accountability measure to play my part because she's
Nice.
offering me these services.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else that we're missing about that? You two insiders? Is there anything that he
I
didn't
would
touch
just
on?
say, take advantage of it. Because there's a lot of schools that are, bigger, like BG and all them. I mean, I'm sure they do offer it, but it's a lot harder to get involved in that stuff.
Okay.
When you're here, this stuff is free. It's
Absolutely.
free. You don't have to pay for it. And, this is, your grades. You're paying to go to this school. Why do you want to fail? I mean, I'm not saying you're failing, but you might as well do as best as you can at your school. And
It
you
goes
have-
right along with the career center. You're paying. This
Yeah.
is this is included in your tuition. Use it. It's for your benefit. I mean, the better you can come out in class, the better you're going to have in your future.
exactly.
And also, kind of vice versa on that, if you are succeeding in something and you want an on-campus job and
We always need help.
you are willing to help others, or you want to even learn, because you can learn from helping others, it's a real thing,
Yeah.
you can just contact either one of them and see if there's a position open. It's probably 1 or 2 hours out of your week. You get paid for it, you get to help people, and you're probably going to further your knowledge on that content as well. So you know you're really good at something, you should share your talent.
Good point. That's
Yeah.
why I started the session.
Yeah,
Oh,
we love
Whatever.
that. We knew there was a purpose, Ryan, for this.
Oh, for me?
We knew that there was a purpose.
At least
yeah.
somebody did.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
I'm just
Hey
here.
now.
I'm
Hey,
just-
be nice. What happened? I thought you were good in human. What was it? Human
Communication.
Communications.
That's speech
Yeah,
class.
well,
That doesn't
well.
mean I have to be nice.
Oh.
Well, no, but your delivery is always great. You
Oh,
know,
thank
with
you.
Man,
presentations.
he is
so
really
You make me
sucking
wanna-
up to you
I
guys.
Thank you.
make me
I mean, you can
wanna
really
follow
put
up.
on your 5 cannons of rhetoric there.
Let's just do the silly
Have
six
to-
and wrap it up.
Should we wrap this up?
Should we
Yeah.
should we wrap this up? But but
No.
wait a minute. We didn't talk about Mella's role in the. We actually offer like a peer leader
Oh. okay.
type service for students during a first year experience FYE course,
Okay.
where we take pretty great people that did well academically, but then actually have good, effective social emotional skills to help like incoming type freshmen. And I think I want Mello to kind of get her part on this because she's actually a peer leader
She's
with
getting
me
embarrassed.
in my FYE course. So
Basically, being a peer leader, I go to that FYE class. Like Brandon just mentioned, I'm placed with him this semester. Last semester, I was with Dr. Plant in her FYE class, and basically, I just support the students in their learning. I help Ripke in discussions sometimes. He gives me his perspective. Sometimes he'll just throw something at me and just be like, all right, let's talk about this, the class today. Like, I want to hear you do it. And it's helped me become a better teacher, too, because that's
Okay.
my major, so it's helped me with that. And it's cool to make a connection with the freshmen, because as a senior living in those apartments, I don't really see them in the dorms anymore or anything like that, but it's interesting to see them in class and hear them complain about these things, and then I just give them like such an easy fix. I'm like, maybe if you just did this instead of that, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
Ah, cool.
And then they're like, oh, okay. Just little things like that, and we just get to help them with their academics, and also if they have any problems or struggles, they know they can reach out to us too.
Sounds
it's
like
not
the
just-
session.
In the classroom.
What? Well, that sounds really cool, and I know you'd be good at it. I mean, it fits your personality perfectly.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. Should we do the silly six?
Let's do it.
Okay. The silly six is where I ask you 6 quick questions, and you give me 6 quick answers. Are you ready?
quick, okay.
Yes.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
Okay. Your favorite pop or beverage?
Quick.
Green tea. I'm
Green?
not quick. Yeah.
Like a certain brand?
I kind of like the Tavani, even though they're kind of out of business, like the
Okay.
steamed green tea.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Brian's like,
We actually have that. We actually have that nice kettle, the iron kettle. You know?
All right.
You seem like a tea connoisseur.
I love
Like
tea.
you're cutting your own leaves somewhere.
I love. No, that's too much labor.
That's too much
no,
labor
That's too
for
much
you?
labor. Yeah.
Okay. Your favorite fast food?
Yeah. Ooh, Wendy's.
Wendy's. Your favorite show?
Favorite show? Family Matters.
Family Matters with
Yeah,
Urkel?
yeah, with Urkel.
Wow.
It always has a great moral or meaning to ending of the story. I mean, it really is good.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. And you just off the top of your
That was
head.
really cheap.
Family Matters. Cheesy.
Uh-oh.
All right,
man.
next question.
You don't end
Gouda or mozzarella?
Okay.
Sharp cheddar I prefer. But
Oh,
that's
okay,
okay.
whatever.
Let's see here. Your favorite dessert?
Yeah. Ooh, dessert. Banana cake.
Banana
Homemade.
cake?
Man, that sounds
Homemade.
made up.
What's
no,
banana
cake.
Something you-
Banana
you sure you
cake
didn't mean
with
banana bread?
cream.
Well, your
Banana
question
cake
did
with
it.
cream cheese frosting.
Are you
yes.
sure you didn't mean banana
It
bread?
is delicious.
Yeah.
Banana cake.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Either the cake tops
Or
it off
banana
with the
pudding
cream
or something?
cheese. No, frosting. Banana cake. Yeah.
No kidding.
All right, on
Well,
that
you
note.
blew all our minds.
I know. I didn't hesitate on that.
No, again,
Nope,
man.
Banana
Family
cake.
Matters and banana cake. Are you a cat person or a dog person?
Dog.
Favorite
Definitely
dog name?
Mia.
Mia.
Like a husky, nice,
Really? I
purebred,
figured I was thinking
blue
like a
eyes,
dog.
like gray type dog. Yeah, husky Mia.
Do it.
Is Costco a good third date?
Think about it. Free samples.
come on, you're a
you
grown
can
man.
see
You
if
know the
they're
answer to that is
fun.
no.
Oh, he's not a grown man.
He's a
still
grown
growing.
man.
You know what, Ryan? I'm
They're
actually
always
gonna say yes to this, and hang on. I can always give my reason on this as long as you can defend your reason here. You can try different items out,
No.
okay? But you can also talk about anything as you're either shopping or having like
Yep.
food tries or anything.
Yes.
Because that is a great date. They're traditional movies,
Yes,
and
thank you.
just let's sit down and have dinner.
Lame.
That's passe.
No.
Yeah,
That's
that's really
horrible.
passe. That's
Lame.
You mean grade A?
Yeah, no, that's passe.
Grade
No.
F.
No.
That's
You need to go to tutoring
that's
for
19.
date-
That's going
date
back
tips.
to the 50s. But Costco, yes, I will
Costco
vouch.
is the new
That
era.
that is a good
It
third
is.
date. That is a good third
So
date.
I
But
need-
now I have a question.
I need to go to I can't say it. To relationship tutoring is what you
Yep.
said?
But now I have a question.
For me?
Yeah,
we don't
kind
offer
of.
those services.
You-
But it is-
You claim that he is a grown man,
He is a grown man.
but where?
I take that back
How is
now.
anything a grown? How do we know that you're a grown man? Because we're always growing. Every single day, we are mentally growing. You're telling me you don't learn something new every day. That's just a question
I
to
know
blow
you
your
know what my
mind
favorite
today.
color
You
is.
might not get
Man.
any taller, but you probably get a little wider, and your brain
Little
gets
wiser.
a little.
Did you say
wiser.
wider?
Wider
or wiser?
and wiser.
Oh my gosh.
So
that noise you hear, people turning us off.
Technically, you're never fully grown.
My wife would agree with that statement. Yeah, she thinks I can grow
That's
up
true. That's
more
true.
every day.
On a
Yep.
growth
I
mindset.
just blew all your guys' minds on that note.
So
You kind of
quickly, how can they find information about SASS online?
Online, library.defiance.edu, Student Academic Sports Services tab,
Just
and then
walk
all
into the
those features
library.
happen there.
Well, maybe
all
some-
those
wants to.
basically like a library directory list, and then we also have the writing consultants, peer leader information, tutoring services, all under that tab in
relationship
library.defiance.edu.
tutoring, not a part of it.
Yeah, we're not a part of that. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, that's a whole
No.
separate thing.
Mhm.
Well, Brandon, thanks for being on the show.
Hey, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Liz, Jessica, Ryan. Like always, thank you for having me on.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Great people.
This is awesome.
This is
Yeah, it's
awesome.
great
I'm
people.
gonna
Just keep
pat on the
going.
back today.
Keep
This is
going.
great people. Yeah.
All right, well, this has been the session with Jess. This has been the session with Liz. This has been the session with Ryan. See ya.